Yeah, I basically what I had to do was restart OBS and run it on integrated graphics instead of the GPU because the GPU is what it runs on for the most part, and it wasn't having that. So what I did was I restarted it. It's on integrated graphics now, and I'm just using display capture, and uh it's just cropped instead of because window capture still wasn't working for some reason. It just doesn't. It just doesn't feel like working. So I'm not going to try to deal with it. I'm just using display capture, and it can just be cropped like that. So with that said, we can actually go ahead and get to this website. We're going to use AnyChart. I know that last time I used LiveChart. And fall 2018, and we're going to sort by popularity and start at the bottom. We're only going to do the TV. Starting a little bit later than I thought I would, but that's okay. All right. Put this up here, actually. Cool. All right. Better. All right, so let's see what we got here. So first of all, Bakutsuri Bar Hunter. Toei Animation. Looks like a battle card game. Uh, yeah, one of those. So whatever. That I don't know. Looks like a kid show. Good as any two. I haven't seen the first one. Haven't seen the first one of that. I'm not gonna pay attention to sequels because I haven't seen most of them. Zombieland Saga. What? What is this? Okay. Let's watch this. Let's see what this is. Is this anime? What is going on? These are just live action shots. That tells me literally nothing. That looked really dumb. It looked like a promo for a haunted house or something. So, yeah. Gonna have to pass on that for now, just because I don't know what it even is. Yeah, I forgot I can actually, cross those out like that. So let's do that. Get rid of the sequels. Like I said, they might be fine. I just never watched the first one, so I might get back to them at some point. Hu Li Ji Sheng. Is this another like Chinese, Japanese sort of like collab anime? Because I know that there were some of those in the past few years. Uh, Poor but talented high school boy named Hu Li, whose name is pronounced very similarly to the term for fox in Chinese. He is a ghost songwriter for popular idol group. Always wears a fox mask. His screen name, Mr. Fox, to publish his music online. Clearly, we're not to the popular, anticipated ones yet. I'm just saying these aren't these aren't sticking out very much so far. Bakumatsu. Um, in the original game story, the heroine is in Kyoto for sightseeing when she receives a mysterious pocket watch from a man. The heroine wears the watch and passes through a shrine's torii gate, and she's transported to another Bakumatsu era 150 years ago during the final years of the Edo period. The heroine must then try to find a way back home to the present. Again, maybe that one has a cool looking art style. Let's do this. Let's make it a little bit bigger. I think that's a lot better. Um, a group of girls living in a small city gather to enact a ritual. They are the Crystal Radio Research Society. The sweet, cheery Asuka Tsuchiya brought this group together with her friends from school. The ritual was merely an urban legend, but events coalesce, and what started as a play becomes much more. Ritual. That sounds pretty cool, actually. I'll add that to plan to watch. Merc Storia. A lot of words. Fantasy strategy role playing game set in a world where humans and monsters coexist. Storyboard. Power of heroes who clash in personages. Another isekai. It sounds like an original plot, at least. You know, it doesn't sound like it has the same exact plot as all other isekai, but keeping that at a maybe. I'm just wary with all isekai. Yeah. Based on Square Enix's massively multiplayer online role-playing game, Hangyaku Sei Million Arthur. Never heard of that. Let's check out the PV to see what it looks like at least. Square Enix game, huh? That looks like CL. This is not getting me the slightest bit excited. I'm getting no animation, I'm getting no nothing. If you're a fan of that game, maybe you can let me know if this is actually worth it. Otherwise, I read, because there was nothing there that got me interested. Second season, school battle comedy. What is this called? Gakuen Basara. The school comedy parody reimagines the Warring States era warriors of Capcom's action game franchise as rival students in a modern high school. I've never heard of this game. I guess I'll skip this. There's not very much I'm seeing so far this season. I'm just saying. Dakuretai Otoko Ichi ni Ora Saturday. Why do they always have to have such long names? Starting as the idols industry's most huggable 5 years. Smile at winning over admirers. By comparison, the whole. Where was I? The whole fiasco drives Takuto to overindulge in alcohol, and his actions catch the attention of his last person he wants to see. To his surprise, Azumaya uses this new info to blackmail Takuta for physical affection. Is this a yaoi? Sounds like a yaoi. I guess I'll check out the PV, see what it looks like. Video unavailable. Cool. Yellow. Kazega Tsuyoka Fui, fui, fuiteru. I don't know why I'm having such trouble with these titles today. The series is centered on the Tokyo Hakone Round Trip College Ekiden race, or Hakone Ekiden, one of the biggest university marathon relay races in Japan. The race is held every year on January. It goes back to Tokyo. Sounds fucking boring. uh, Karakuri Circus, and that art is reminding me of like an early 90s OVA. What? The protagonist Masaru has just it's 36 episodes. That is weird. You see that? When's the last time you've seen a 36 episode long series? That's weird. Anyway, inherited a big fortune after the death of his father. However, people are trying to get their hands on it by any means necessary, even if it means killing him. Narumi helped Masaru to avoid being kidnapped after fighting some weird guys. He found out that they're not humans but wooden puppets with amazing strength. After a hard fight, Narumi was forced to admit that he's no opponent for them. And just when he started to think that Masaru would be captured, Shirogane, Masaru's watcher, arrives from France with a weapon, the puppet Harlequin. I would like to plan the watch because it sounds interesting. It could be really dumb, really bad, but it sounds cool. So, whatever. Wait, Doga Kobo. Isn't that... What have they done? No, I was thinking of a different studio. Never mind. They did make a new game though, so that's cool. Anima Yell. Story follows Kohane Hatoya, a first-year high school student who is a bit clumsy and scared of heights, but who has a very bubbly and outgoing personality. Kohane decides to join the cheerleading club to try to make friends and overcome her weakness. Comedy sports. I'll put that on maybe. Gaikotsu Shotenin Honda-san. Comedy manga story centers on a skeleton named Honda who works in a bookstore. Hilarity ensues daily in his work at the shop's manga counter. Let's check that out. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. This is strange. You know what? I'll say maybe for that one too. Could be funny. Could be not funny. Bizobubjo no Okinemesu Mama. Marines lands. That's a weird sentence. His dream job with the Demon King, he's always held in awe, but when his tenure begins, it turns out the Demon King isn't quite what he expected. Comedy fantasy. Maybe. A lot of these are just like sounding really okay. Way less is standing out than last season. I'll tell you that much. Last season, I was constantly being like, hey, that could be really cool. Some of them were, some of them weren't. But they were at least getting me hooked more than these. These are... Sora to Umi no Aida. Adventure sci-fi. Your 20XX. Fish disappear from the sea. The Ministry of Fishery decides to set up giant What the fuck is this? Female fishermen are in demand. 6 new female space fishermen. That's a sentence I never thought I would read. 6 new female space fishermen are selected. And the story centers on supporting their growth. You know what? Sure. I'll watch at least one episode, because that just sounds so ridiculous. Conception, with some cool artwork, action, adventure, fantasy, romance. Okay. Based on a video game. The story of the game revolves around Itsuku Yuge, a high school student who finds out on the day of his graduation ceremony that his cousin and childhood friend Mahiru is pregnant immediately afterwards. Itsuku and Mahiru are taken to somewhere which is currently invaded by monsters. Star Children. Star Children can only produce 12. Hinamaru Zumo. Divine Ritual Martial Art. What is it? Action Sports. Swangy student. Big and heavy in the rules of the sport. Not felt the newbie by an inch. Sumo Club. Climb his way to the top. It's about a sumo club. I'll check it out. Sure. How much do we have left? Oh, that's actually more than I thought there was. Okay. So maybe there will be some good ones in there. Who knows? Tonari no Gyuketsuki-san, comedy slice of life. That's always just intoxicating for me. Even if it's a bad show, those comedy slice of lives, goddamn. Due to a strange incident, Akari is rescued by a vampire girl named Sophie Twilight, and Akari becomes interested in her. Maybe. That wasn't enough for me. What about the PV? You got anything in the PV? If you don't, then I might just, keep it there. But if the PV is interesting, I'll switch it. I mean, nice art style. I can't read a lot of this, so that might also take away from it. But, I don't know, really cute art style. It looks like just your average school comedy. But, I mean, it looks really cute. The animation looks really nice, and it just seems like a nice, cute show. So, you know what? I'll give it a shot. Why not? Alright. Uchi no maid ga... Oh, man. Misha, a little girl who lost her mother in an early age, now lives with her father. Plays a maid named Tsubame, who is a former self-defense force official, and is also a lolicon. Nothing interested me. It's the same fucking studio. Have you noticed that recently? That, studios are making, 4 or 5 shows a season? It's like, ooh, Jesus. Focus on one thing. Make that good, Double Decker Doug and Kirill. That's a title. Mystery action. Okay. That looks like Danganronpa. I don't know why I'm reminded of that when I look at that art, but I just am. City, state of Liz Valletta. 2 suns rise above the city, and the people here live peaceful lives. Shadow, illegal drugs, crime. Legal drug anthem. Lethal drug. Legal drug. The lethal drug anthem. Dark shadow over the city. Special crime investigation unit specializes in cracking down on anthem. Buddy teams. Seasoned investigator, and joining him is Kirill Vrubel, whose abilities are mysterious and unknown. It sounds cool. It sounds like a mystery action. We'll see. The world sounds pretty interesting. So if they actually expand upon what they say about the world in here and in that picture, then it could be really interesting to see. This is okay. Just looking at the art just looks really strange and cool. Ingress. Based on a video game, the world around you is not what it seems. Our future is at stake, and you must choose a side. The origin and purpose of this force is unknown, but some researchers think influencing the way we think. The enlightened seek to embrace the power that resistance, struggle to defend and protect what's left of humanity. Maybe because the art looks cool, but that's a boring description. So, the only reason it's at yellow is because of that art. Haven't seen season 1. This is an original coming out. It doesn't have a genre. Geek Toys. Who is that? This is all they've made. Now I'm interested. Young engineer became famous. Development of the autonomous machine DZ rebuild the manufacturing company founded by his father. Discover a flaw in DZs and try to warn their boss but are ignored. They reluctantly decide to put off taking any measures. They go to the birthday party, enjoying a peaceful day. They are attacked by unknown forces. He falls into a cold sleep machine, and 10 years later he wakes up to a devastated world in the middle of a war. Doridia is attacked by a group out of control DZs. He almost gives up, but he recalls Nathan's last words, take care of Mage. Or Mage, I don't know. Despite the harsh fate that has fallen upon him, Doridia sets off to seek Mage. This sounds like the plot of a Fallout game. So that's... I'll check that out. That sounds really cool. It's original by a studio that I've never heard of before, so I'm really interested in that because I want to see, do they have potential? What is this? Release the Spice. Okay. And it's made by Lettuce. Yes, I know it says latest, but the anime begins with a lone... This is also an original. Lone high school girl named Momo attending high school in the city of Sarasaki. Unbeknownst to everyone, Momo is an agent who works for the private intelligence agency Tsukikage, Lord, why can't I speak? Protects the city and its people under the I'm just gonna skim through this. Okay, under the tutelage of another PAPPs in the city star eventually 6 high school girls. Maybe. Tsurene Kazeme Koko Kyudobu. And that is a sports anime. Japanese archery. That's interesting. Ran away from the sport in high school. After meets new friends and together. I'll check it out. This is Kyoto Animation. I didn't even realize that. Wow. No wonder that looks really nice. Sports anime made by Kyoto. Should be good. Haven't watched Golden Kamuy yet. I'm planning on it. That looks cool because that reminds me of Bloodborne. Ulysses Jean d'Arc to Renki no Kishi. Action fantasy based on a novel. Takes place in the 15th century France, which explains the look. During the 100 Years' War with England. Whatever that name is, the son of a noble immerses himself in the study of magic and alchemy at a school for knights. So this is alternate history. This is not real historical. The school is disbanded. What is this? Montmorency, I guess, is forced to flee. While on the run, he meets a miraculous village girl named Jeanne. Okay. Sure, I'll put that on just because of the art style. I didn't get much from that. Radiant by Lurch. Action fantasy. The story follows Seth, a boy who seeks to become a great magician, and a group of witches who seek to travel to Radiant. Radiant is a mythical land that spawns monsters called Nemesis, which follow the world from the sky. While traveling, they are also hunted by the Inquisition. What is the Inquisition? I'm gonna look at the PV, and actually I'm gonna go back and look at the PV for the archery one too, because I'm interested, and it's Kyoto, so good on the eyes. Okay, it's very quiet.
ここはファンタジアと呼ばれる力にあふれた世界。その力を扱えるものはそれ時にそれは電である。うるせえんだよ。
I fucking hate this when they just show art of the characters. Like, show me some of the show, you know? I do like the art style, though, I have to say. It's a bit triggerish in its design. Why is this doing this to me? Stop. Just let me watch. Oh my god. Okay, I'll just watch a little bit of this. This? Okay, it doesn't remind me of Trigger anymore, but still looks decent. Yeah, I'll check it out because it looks pretty cool, but the PV didn't give me much. I'm not even gonna try. It's fucking light novel titles, man. Awkward sibling romance. It's another Aramanga Sensei. Another one. Another. What is the other one? Oremo. Another one. We gotta have at least one every year now. It's kind of a tradition now, you know? Kishu Gakko no Juliet. Line in films. Comedy romance based on manga. Ryugo Academy boarding school. The students that attend this school come from two countries, reside in their own dormitories. Leader of rival dorms, they love each other. Now they keep their relationship a secret from their dorm mates, or else bad things will happen to them. Maybe there is no PV. No PV. Okay. There's a rumor about a mysterious phenomenon called puberty syndrome. Wait, what is this? Comedy romance based on a light novel? Of course it is. Look at the title. Suddenly sees a bunny girl appear in front of him. Famous actress is gone hazed. Around cannot see her bunny girl figure as a result of this mystery. That sounds weird. That is some pretty artwork. PA Works, Iruzuku Sekai no Ashita Kara. In Nagasaki, descendant of mages, 17-year-old Hitomi lost her sense of color at a young age. Grew up lacking emotion. Her grandmother, Kohaku, a great mage, sends Hitomi to the past year 2018. There she spends time with 17-year-old Kohaku and friends from the club activities. Okay, that description didn't give me much. Let's watch this because the art style looks fucking pretty. So let's see what this looks like.
花火は今も綺麗だったかな。魔法なんて大嫌い。
Looks a little more average in
あ
action.
なたは今から高校2年生の私に会いに行きなさい。
ここどこですか？
君の行くべきとこ
Still
ろ。
pretty good.
本 当に来
This
た
just
ん
looks
だ。
average now.
私すべてが美しかったのに、私は大きくなっていつの間にか世界は色を失っていた。
This could be good. Looks sweet.
私の魔法を喜んでくれる人がいるなんて。
一つお願いしてもいい？また見せてよ、魔法。
Sure. I'll watch like an episode of this. Put it in the green. How much do I have left again? 1, 2, 3 rows. That's it. Okay. SSSS.gridman. What the hell is that? It's made by Trigger. Oh hell yeah! All right. And it's an original. It's an original made by Trigger. Oh, the gods have answered. Oh, collaboration with Tsuburaya Productions. Come on, Trigger. Come on. Shows are always like not as good when Trigger makes them with someone else. They're always better when Trigger just makes them themselves. Anyway, Yuta Hibiki awakens with amnesia and the ability to see. There's no to there, but to see things that others cannot. He first encounters a gridman in the reflection of his friend Rika Takarada's computer, and it tells him to remember this calling, but Yuta doesn't understand what that means. It's an extremely large monster, but it doesn't move. The monster attacks, and the hero saw the computer screen. The computer transforms Yuta into a giant hero named a Gridman. So this is mech, I guess. Okay, it's Trigger, and I trust them to make cool shit. So I'm gonna watch that. This is drama, romance, slice of life. Yagate Kimi ni Naru. Troika. I've never heard of them. I don't think I have. They made Out No Zero, which I've heard of. Recreators, which I've also heard of. That's good. Loves shoujo manga. Junior high school confesses his feelings to her. She feels nothing, disappointed and confused. She enters high school, still unsure how to respond. That's when you see the beautiful student council president turn down. She's trying to ask her for help, but when the person to confess to them and nominate herself, has her shoujo romance finally begun? That sounds cute. Wait, does this have a... This does have a PV. Oh, now I need to watch that. I wasn't thinking about it. And then I'll watch the PV for the other one too.
君の使命よ。
グリッドマンっていうらしいよ。
グリッドマン知ってるんですか？
Gridman.
まだ記憶喪失？
ダメだよ、
This does not look like a Trigger show.
あの子なんで帰るかな？
お金いっぱいあるから。
終わった。グリッドマンを倒せな
Look
く
at
な
that
るぞ。
shaft head tilt. You see
最
that?
後両然の最強女子。
グリッドマンとかわけわかんないし。
グリッドマンと一緒に戦わないと。
先生、リッカがやばいんだけど。
でもそいつがどこにいるのかわからない。
Those
大丈夫？
big CG robots.
適当なんでわかんないっす。
Okay, that was some Trigger animation. I get.
ああ、そう。
And this is definitely some Trigger hair.
やばいなこいつ。
Never mind. This is reminding me more and more of Trigger.
バカにしてるんだ。
Just some of these shots are a little not their style, but I guess it's because they're collaborating with another studio or something. Or maybe they're not
俺を呼んだよな。
with the
君の使
animation.
命を果たすんだ。
I have a feeling because those big robots look like they were CG. I have a feeling whatever that other studio is doing the CG, and they're doing like the character animation and stuff like that. So, you know, could be wrong, but I'm just guessing. Let's see what this looks like. Seemed like a cute show. Skip through here a little bit.
意味な
Oh,
ら
they actually have
辞書を引
subtitles
か
for
な
this
くても
one.
わかるけど、私のものになってはくれない。
Look at those big ass eyes.
これが
生徒会室。
それで私は生徒会の七海東子。よろし
This
くね。
looks cute. This looks very calming. This looks like a calm, nice, sweet series. I could, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this. For
やが
sure.
て君
That just looks nice. Tensei Shitara Slime Dataken. Based on a light novel, adventure comedy fantasy. Please tell me. Please tell me. It's not. Lonely 37-year-old stuck in a dead-end job. After dying at the hands of a robber, he awakens to a fresh start in a fantasy realm. As a slime monster. What? As he acclimates to his goopy new existence, his exploits with the other monsters set off a chain reaction of events that will change his new world forever. You know what? Okay. It's a twist. There was an error. What? Let's watch this. Then we only have these 2 more rows of stuff. Let's watch some of this. See what this looks like.
なんということもない普通の人生ではもうない。なんということでしょう。こんな人生が待っているとは。いや、スライム生？
Okay. So this is definitely isekai. But it seems like a kind of very light sort of comedy one. I don't know. I've never heard of a slime monster isekai though, I gotta tell you that. So okay. Sure. I'll put that in the green. It already is. Yeah, there's some better stuff up here at the top, I gotta say. Down there at the bottom, I was getting a little worried. I'm finding some stuff now. 5th story arc of JoJo. I haven't watched JoJo yet. Here's the thing. I'm planning on watching JoJo. I'm gonna do like a whole YouTube series for it. I'm gonna make like an entire review series where I do each season, each arc. Because I know that I have to watch it. I know that everybody loves it. I just haven't watched it yet. Goblin Slayer by White Fox. Action fantasy. White Fox did they do ReZero, if I'm not mistaken? They did do ReZero. Okay. They also did Steins Gate Zero. Did they do the original Steins Gate too? It looks like they did Steins Gate stuff too. Kamega Kill. I don't think they did the original Steins Gate. No, yes they did. Yes, they absolutely did. Okay. Based on a light novel, of course. It seems like every single fantasy show, like, every fantasy show is based on a light novel. I never, oh, talking to yourself. You never post anymore that you're streaming. Yes, I do. I post on Instagram and on Twitter every single time. I didn't post on Twitter this time just because it was very short notice, because I didn't know I was streaming until like a minute before I started streaming. Well, not on Discord, no. That's just too much. That's just too much work. I don't feel like it. Let's see. Young priestess has formed her first adventuring party, but almost immediately they find themselves in distress. It's a goblin slayer who comes to their rescue, a man who's dedicated his life to the extermination of all goblins by any means necessary. When rumors of his feats begun to circulate, there's no telling who might come calling next. That doesn't sound that interesting to me. But apparently it's really popular. I'll put it in the green just because I'll watch the first episode. What is up with that? Why does that keep happening? I have never watched Tokyo Ghoul. Third season, so I can't watch that. The final season, so I can't watch that. Sword Art Online. I've never watched Sword Art Online. I've only watched GGO. So looks like this is what we have. We have this stuff right here. So, quite a bit of shows. Only certain ones I'm actually excited for. The other ones I'm sort of eh. Personally, I think there's less to be excited for this season than there was summer. I think summer had some awesome shows. Katana Gatari? Where's that? What is that? I do not see that anywhere. Is it? It's not new. There is a Monogatari coming out though. Because I heard Gatari. Makers of Steins Gate. Oh, I didn't see it. But yeah, because I saw Gatari and I was like, oh, sounds like Monogatari. Well, apparently there's Monogatari coming out, which I also have yet to watch. All I've ever watched is the original Bakemonogatari. And this stuff is all just OVAs. Maybe I'll check some of that stuff out later. Wait, what is this? No, these are movies. These are OVAs. Maybe I'll check some of this stuff out later. For now, I'm just sticking with this. Wait, was that Redway Starlight? Oh, specials. Okay. I'll stick with this stuff. We'll see what I watch in here, what I don't. Yes, I saw K. I've heard you talk about K before. I'll watch it at some point. Probably just do a review on it or something. So yeah, this is the stuff that I have. What am I most excited for? This one seems really fucking cute and good. So I'm probably gonna like that. This is Trigger, so I'm immediately on board. This could be good. This looks interesting. This looks interesting enough. This is Kyoto, so it'll be probably super fucking beautiful. Wait, I didn't watch this PV, I just realized. It's only 39 seconds long.
正しい技術と己の心の平穏が一体となった時
Kyoto always has
真の
such
矢が
nice line
放た
work.
れる
Always.
そしてその音は美しく響く鶴音
I think
風
that's
前
gonna be a
高
cool
校
show.
弓道部
It would be boring if it was any other studio, I think. But being that it's Kyoto and they make everything look beautiful and interesting, could be pretty cool. That one's an original, so I'm excited for that. And yeah, some of these other ones be able to check out. Let's sort by start date. And we'll see when some of these start. Episode 1 is in 39 days. So, still a long time. Still have quite a long time before that one. Wait. 29 days. Is this going the wrong way? This is going the wrong way, I think. Yeah, 22 days. Okay. So, like 3 weeks. I still have 3 weeks until any of these begin, which means I'll actually be able to finish some of the ones from summer and make videos on them and make videos on some other stuff. Yeah. That's it. That's all I got. I'll probably shorten this, edit it down a little bit. Cracked my back. I've been sitting in this chair, lean forward. That'll probably be up tomorrow, because I'd like to have at least one video up this week. So, might be this. Anyway. Yeah, I guess we'll see how these are when the time comes. And I'll check again, like right before these actually start, to see if there are any more that are announced. I kind of doubt it, because it's pretty close. But who knows? There might be. So, yeah. This was a bit of a shorter stream. You know, wasn't even an hour long. But I just wanted to stream at least something. And I thought, you know, well, what can I stream? What haven't I done? This is right here, so why not do this? I'm going to work on some videos for some older anime. I'm thinking I'm going to make a video on Evangelion, because I'm working on finishing that, and once I do, I feel like I'll probably have a lot of thoughts about it, so I'll make a video on that. And then, you know, whatever the next show is to actually finish. So, yeah. Thanks for stopping by to anybody who did. Thanks for watching the VOD to anybody who watches this when I upload it. And until next time, I will see you later. So, goodbye.